Good afternoon, Dr. Naidu. Today we are going to describe the third informal presentation and talk about our company, which is the Japanese fast food chain. And there are totally 4 members in our group. There is the Nizijun, and there is the Min, there is Zhang Lingjie, and my name is Wing Hong. And I'm going to describe the psychographic segmentation, behavioral segmentation, and the product of marketing mix. And now please allow me to describe the segmentation first. As for the psychographic segmentation, actually our target customer is student. According to most of the student schedules in Singapore, we saw they have enough time for dining with each time they commuted to their colleges or schools. As for the behavioral segmentation, in our understanding, most young people, most students, they will easily run out of their patience while they go into restaurant to see the fixed food set and the fixed choice. We thought that they would prefer to decide the component of dishes by themselves, even to do the DIY dishes if they have the enough energy and the restaurant have this kind of services. This is a part that I going to talk about segmentation. The other two part of the segmentation will be talked about by me. Thank you.
So my name is Min Duan Thong. I will talk about the segmentation. There are 4 segmentation: geographies, demographics, psychographics, and behavior segmentation. So let's talk about geographic segmentation. The company is located in Singapore, the area of Dhoby Court, and at the Beauty of Pomo. We choose the ground floor. Our operation will be run at the ground floor. For demographic segmentation, for each person, we are the student and staff who is working each person. These two types are our target market. And for income, as a middle income, because student is no income and the staff is not higher to buy our food, so our target is for middle income. For gender and religion, they have no restriction for religion and also gender, so both can enjoy our food.
To differentiate ourselves, we decided to provide 3 services. The first one is the cheap food. Yes, cheap Japanese food. Because like I thought, most of the Japanese restaurants in Singapore are quite expensive, and it's not suitable to students because the limit in budget. So if we are located in Pomo, so there are lots of students. We decrease the price, then more students can come purchase us, and it can become profitable. And also that we will provide the reserve service, because that some students, they cannot wake up early and they have no time to eat. So if they reserve our food by the app or by the calling, and then they do not need to wait the food, and they can just come and take the food, then just leave. So it's quite efficiency for them. And the third one is the DIY sushi. So someone do not like regular sushis, they can DIY their own sushi by adding materials by themselves, and our cook will cook them and provide those some innovate sushi for them, and it's quite interesting, and maybe I believe it can attract lots of people.
And now I'm going to do the description about the product of marketing mix. And our type of product is the conveniences. Firstly, as the Japanese fast food brand, and one of our branches is established nearby in the Pomo, which have the convenient transportation and the high visitor flow rate. Besides, we always persist to keep the low price that is acceptable for the majority part of students. Moreover, that we continuously to make the guarantee that we will effective keep the ingredient fresh and also efficiently provide the dishes in order to not only reduce the customers buying efforts and comparison, but also achieve a big amount of the loyal customers. As for our level of the product, seriously, the most important thing that we really want the customer to buy is the fresh. Like we only use the freshest ingredients of the day. As for our actual product, we provide a wide range of the ingredients for customer to choose by themselves, and those dishes that are decided by the customer by themselves are definitely all of the dishes are cost effective. And we also provide the delivery services for customers who don't go to the physical restaurant. Also, the DIY services for customers to let them make the DIY sushis by themselves. All of them are our augment services. That's all.
As we know, Pomo is teaching building with the most students in Kaplan. During lunchtime, students have high demand for moons. Most of restaurants around Pomo are many Chinese restaurants, and our Japanese restaurant can be more attractive. We use direct trailer. Every morning, the producer will deliver the ingredients to the restaurant. We can quarantine the product quarantine of every length so that students can eat fresh and safe Japanese food. We use is crisis design decision. Open only one store in Pomo. The purpose is to avoid Japanese food store competing and with some broad. And a single Japanese food store helps increase privacy. It's sometimes stored out in many restaurants.
For the price, I will explain you about the pricing strategy that we will use for the current product and new product. For the current product, which we will try to use cost-based pricing strategy, and the reason is Pomo have lots of students and we want market share in there, so students are very important to our operations. So to reduce the price, and that can attract more students that they do not have lots of money for lunch and breakfast. So cost-based pricing strategy is the most appropriate one. And another for the new products, we will use the penetration pricing strategy. And the reason is we want more people to try our food, try our new products, and become our loyal consumers. So if we set a higher price at the beginning, then less people will try because this is super expensive, and if it's not delicious, then they will feel very nervous about that. So to set a lower price at the beginning is very important to our product, and that's why we choose penetration pricing strategy.
For promotion, we choose 3 ways to promote our brand. The first one is advertising. We advertise at internet, such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and so on and so forth. And moreover, we advertise in public transportation, such as the railway station and the bus interchange. The second way to advertise is sales promotion. We make a lot of discounts and member card for the customer. The third way to advertise is direct marketing. We make the face-to-face communication with the customer, and moreover we make the email by sending about our promotion and make a phone call to communicate with the customer.